I am Snoop Dogg here in support of my dog Rod. I'm going to read a letter from Rod. 20 years ago, my ex-wife Cindy asked me to live in her place of work, which was an apartment where she did ankle massage in the day and then she would go home to her house in Culver City for the night. Cindy asked me to live there in order to keep things safe and secure, but little did I know that I was being set up for terrible humiliation by real, actual evil witches. After my first few weeks there, I started hearing horrible sounds of children crying and weeping, but it was so unusual, like they were kidnapped victims. I told Cindy, friends, and even my folks back home in Florida, but everyone told me to not get involved, that it could be dangerous to me. Well, it kept getting worse, and when I heard a loud scream for help and a thump on the floor above me, I dialed 911, and it turned out that the police could not go in without probable cause. I have had the evil people in my head now for 20 years, and they never let up trying desperately to get me to commit suicide, although I also believe that they are always trying to talk over the victims who seem to really be counting on me to make sure that justice prevails. I have a huge story to tell, yet at this time I've been informed by a few women who know more than I do about myself being a victim, that my ex-wife had me on hidden camera the whole time that I lived alone at 11101 Palms Boulevard in Los Angeles. They insisted that I would be committing suicide due to the harsh embarrassment I would be undergoing when I think about my behavior when I'm alone in my privacy with the computer online that she has set up for me, or especially if or when I ever do see myself on a hidden camera porn site that I have been so wrongly subjected to. Although it hurts to be victimized, I have to be strong and survive. One way that I see it is that I'm glad it's me and not someone else, and if I'm able to bring her to justice, there may be less or no more victims of such evil malice behavior. Witches are real and very active in Los Angeles. Things have really surfaced after 20 years of voices in my hand. I've recently received 2 phone calls letting me know how real this is. One call was about someone seeing me and my ex-wife on film in her place, which would have to have been set up by her, and the other was much worse, me, on a hidden camera completely undressed and masturbating, and now I realize that my ex-wife is one of the very real human female voices in my head, along with the very many witches, and yes, Cindy is killing me.